If you're over 40 and you want to get fit, well, I'm here to let you know today that being fit is not just about dealing with your body. It's about dealing with also your mind as well. You know, uh, being fit in your body and your mind are two of the greatest things you can do for yourself. But I want to talk about the mind aspects of it because sometimes, we do get motivated to want to get fit, exercise, and do our thing. But there are other times where, when we're not motivated and we kind of fight with ourselves mentally. Should I get up and go work out that day? Should I get out and go walk? Should I get out and just do anything active? And sometimes that can also be lack of fitness in the mind. So one of the things I wanted to talk about with that is making sure we have a routine in life. When you have a routine, doing a routine for about 21 days or so can help break out of that funk. So something like similar like me, making videos pretty much each week, talking to you guys, being over 40 and how to stay fit, healthy, building a community, all those types of things, So I'm doing it too just as well as you guys. But at the end of the day, we have to make sure that when we're doing something for our mind, we have to keep that very sharp and very fit, especially when we're over 40 or 40 and older. So one of the things I want to also talk about is not just the motivation, but also traveling. What's wrong with that, right? Sometimes different sceneries can help shape and get your mind fit, for new aspects in life, new ideas, and new things that come about in life. Because sitting around and seeing the same things over and over again sometimes, can be monotonous, and we don't get very creative. We don't get very, I don't know what you say, we don't think about new things. And sometimes that can lead us into a rut. That can lead us into a lot of different things that may have us looking or feeling stuck. And trust me, I've been there, guys. I've been there a lot. And I'm going to tell you this right now. You don't want to be in that position where you're stuck and you're having to do things, because now you feel like you don't want to do anything, and then everything kind of, it's like a chain reaction. It just starts to kick down. So you don't feel like doing nothing, and you don't feel like wanting to be creative, and you don't want to feel like talking, you don't feel like doing anything, and then you fall into this like depression, or you just don't feel right, you don't feel good. So being fit in the mind is actually truly very important. So traveling is one of the best things I like to do as well, or I would love to do down the road as well, as much as I can, because it puts me in a nice position to where, I can see different things, just see different people. Sometimes, if you live in, in your area, in your neighborhood, you probably see the same people every day, or you're going to work, you're seeing the same people every day. So it's not really, sometimes the best thing to do at a long period of time. So being fit in your mind when it comes to traveling, is very, very good. Also, building a community, I think, is very crucial. When you have a community of people that are like-minded, that you could talk to, that is about what you're doing, that can also be good too, because maybe you want to have that conversation with someone during the day, or maybe you want to have a conversation with that person, during your lunch hour, lunch break, or hell, maybe even travel with that person. So building community, I feel, is one of the best things as well when it comes to having a fit mind as well, because you have a chance to talk to different people that knows about different things, and you can really brainstorm and get ideas from. So it actually feels good, because you always get a chance to have a greater outlook on life. You might be ahead of certain things that certain people might not be, but maybe the people in your community are. And sometimes just talking things out, I know we live in the days where, talking to people is not a thing, because we're caught up in our life, and we're caught up in a lot of other issues and busy things in our life. So, so talking to people is not, we feel we don't have time for, but no, you got to do it. You need to talk to people. You need to have good people around you. And if you're not sure what those type of people are, then build a community and do what I'm doing. This is why I'm creating a YouTube channel. This is why I want to make sure that I build a community of people that I can lock in with and talk to every now and then. You know, because sometimes the people that I know already are not available, right? So here I am talking to you guys, showing up on this beautiful day. Finally, we got a break in the weather, you know, and I'm trying to talk. I'm not trying, but I'm talking to you guys, and I want to make sure that you know what's on my mind, and then maybe you can leave in the comments what's on your mind, and then we could chop it up and build from there. So that's pretty much it. I wasn't trying to do too much of anything in terms of making videos like this, but I just wanted to express that being fit in the body is great, but also being fit in the mind is even greater, because that's what's going to get you moving. That's what's going to get you feeling good. And if you're feeling down and you're feeling out, hey, leave a comment below. Let me know. Maybe we could chop it up. If you have any questions or you find that this video is of value to you, leave a comment below and I'll catch you on the next video. Later.